Hello, everyone. Hello. We'll see if anybody comes in here. Maybe not. We're going to get started in a second. Welcome. Welcome to Live with KVS Travel, episode number 9. Thanks for coming in. If you're not here live, thanks for watching. Share this with your friends and family, associates who are interested in travel or thinking about traveling or big travelers and just think they got the best situation, but they don't. They don't work with us. And that would be the best situation. So we're excited you're here with us. I'm going to be looking at this stuff. I'm Sean. I own and operate KVS Travel with my wife. We have another young man, Brandon, that does some of our cruise stuff. I mean, we do a lot of cruises, but he does some other kind of cruises. He does like Carnival and some other types. So we have him. We brought him on. He's a great young guy. And he likes to cruise. Now we like Regent, we like Norwegian Haven, we like suites on Royal Caribbean, we like river cruises.
Luxury resorts.
We like luxury resorts. I mean, but with cruising, we're kind of lucky to be so busy that some of the Carnival stuff and all that we needed help with. So today we're going to talk about luxury because luxury travel doesn't always mean tons of money. Sometimes luxury travel just means picking the proper resort, maybe raising your budget a little bit, but you can get what you actually deserve. I mean, there's so many bad resorts and situations out there, and I don't know how people trust themselves to do it or trust somebody that does it part-time. I don't understand that. As hard as you work for your money, and then you're just going to hey, I don't do this for a living. Let me just do this and spend all that money. When you have customer service and professional concierge travel agency like us, willing and able and ready to get started and show you what a real travel agency is about and treating you properly. We do love our loyal clients, so we want you to be clients of ours and loyal because we're going to give you the best. We're going to give you the best that we have. So luxury travel. It's not one size fits all. It might mean an overwater bungalow in the Caribbean or the Maldives. It could mean like a butler stay in the Caribbean. You want a butler, which a butler is really underrated. And I'll teach you how to use a butler properly. It's not for unpacking your luggage unless you want that. I know there's a sandals commercial where they have that. I think that's silly. The butler does a lot more than that for you. And I don't really want people unpacking my luggage. I think it's a little strange, but how about a once-in-a-lifetime safari, a river cruise? How about a Christmas market river cruise through Germany into Switzerland? And you could start it off with maybe a trip to Rome or end it with a trip to Rome or into France, something really nice, into London.
Go up to the top of Big Ben.
Yeah. Some neat stuff. And we know some really neat stuff to do, and we do your excursions. We put the whole thing together. So let's say you want to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower and you want to drink some pink champagne. We can make all that happen for you and get you private tours, all that stuff. There's so much to do, so little time, so little money. Why would you risk it without using KVS Travel? And our specialties, I talk about this a lot on this show. Our specialties are all-inclusive resorts, and we're very picky. We don't just say, oh, this one looks nice. We go and see them. There's so many of those all-inclusive resorts I wouldn't book, and I just wouldn't do it. So that should say a lot to you. You want to have a memorable, how about booking a trip with us and actually remembering it? Every week I get a new client that says, oh yeah, we've been to a lot of all-inclusives. Then I ask them the last one, and they're like, geez, I forget the name. That must have been real memorable. So we do destination weddings and honeymoons. We do, like the destination weddings, we really, really come in handy there because the bride has enough on her plate. She can simply consult with us. We pick the right place for the wedding and the honeymoon. We take care of all the details, and then she can just tell everybody, call Sean. And then she's out of it. People can be they can customize their stay, how many nights, what category of suite they would like, junior suite, so on. How about Disney and Universal trips? Even luxury there. We can schedule and reserve for your family or for a couple of families, we can do a VIP experience at the Disney parks. They're insane, no waiting, behind the scenes. It's like doing Disney the right way. If you do it right, you don't have to go back unless you want to. Group travel, multi-generational getaways, tailored experiences. Like when we do like European river cruises, you're doing that flight. No matter if you're gonna go for a week or you're gonna go for 14 nights, you're paying for that flight round trip. Let's make it as memorable as possible. Let's add some days in the beginning. Let's add some days on the end. Whatever you can afford to do with your time and money, let us do that. And we really make it easy. You don't want to miss out on stuff, spending all that money. Listen, I don't even care if you don't like my voice. You would be cutting your nose off to spite your face to not use a professional. And you'll get treated right, no matter if you don't like me or not. I'll treat you right. So the point is, take that, and you can have fun. Like some people really enjoy the planning of it. Well, plan it with me. So that way you're not missing on something. Like plan it with us. Do some of your research, plan it with me, and then we can do some research together. We'll give you some options. I mean, why not make sure it's done properly? Amanda, do you agree with that? Mm-hmm. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to do these things and then come home and realize that you missed 4 things you wanted to do because you didn't think of it. One of the things is like for cruises, we have a client that loves Regent, and we just booked him today on a 34-night Asian getaway, 34 nights, and that's taking off in Bali. They depart in Bali and then end up, I think their final destination is South Korea. My wife knows all the real details of that, but we know the right way of getting you there and home without killing yourself, because that's a heck of a flight. So there's a proper way of getting there if you have the time and all that. Listen, if you can go away for 34 nights, you can do an extra 3 to 4 or 5 nights, and flying there and doing it in the right way instead of flying constantly and coming home. Maybe you want to just chill for a little bit and then come home. We can put all that stuff together. We make sure it's done, because if you do the flight through the cruises, they're not looking out for you. They got some contracted flight stuff, and they're just going to push that on you. And they're not going to be the best flights. And guess what? You won't even know what the flight is until 30 days prior?
Sometimes,
Yeah, like 30 days prior, and there's no refunds. Boom, you have no flexibility. So you're really at risk there. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe our channel. If you have questions, I welcome it. But if you're ready to do something, do not hesitate. We are here. Amanda, anything I'm missing? Best way to get a hold of us is to text me, email me. My email's on my YouTube channel. DMs on like TikTok. My daughter watches, and Instagram. But best way is to shoot us an email or a text, and I will respond to you immediately. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Amanda, you ready?
Ready.
We're ready to go, and I can't wait to hear from you. And I'll tell you something, I always have to mention this. I love honeymooners. So if you're getting married, give us a call. We make it the best part of the whole experience. I'm trying to look to see if I'm missing anything. I mean, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next week or 2. Sometimes I'm every week, sometimes every 2 weeks, but I've been pretty consistent with doing this and keeping it going, and hopefully we can get some traction and people start spreading the word out there. We are a small travel agency, so you're supporting a small travel agency, and in return, you're getting outstanding service. I challenge you to find someone else out there that will get back to you and treat you like Amanda and myself will. I challenge that. That is something I'm very confident about. So look forward to bringing you on to our agency and showing you what it feels like to be treated properly and how you deserve. Thank you very much.